AtlantaDentalSpa.com.
Hi, I'm Dr. Peter Boulden with Atlanta Dental Spa, and today I want to answer a question: what is a smile makeover? You may have heard the term smile makeover thrown around from TV shows like The Swan or Extreme Makeover or something like that, but essentially a smile makeover is anything that accomplishes a pretty big comprehensive change in your smile. Maybe it's 2 veneers, maybe it's 10. I have to tell you, on average, when I do a smile makeover, it is about 8 veneers on average, okay? So typically that's what it takes to change someone's smile. And that change is really based on kind of looking at someone's smile from the pictures that we take in your consultation. So you and I would go through and say, you know, what's it going to take to make you completely happy? Don't want to do more, don't want to do less, but we really want to make you completely happy with your new smile. So in doing a smile makeover, we can change the color, the shape, the contours, all sorts of things on a very comprehensive level, as opposed to just doing one here and one there. We kind of address a lot of things all at once so that we have a big master vision for where we want to be. So the master vision is accomplished by doing something pretty cool that we do differently than a lot of dental offices, and that's basically taking a set of impressions to do what's called a diagnostic wax up. Okay, so bear with me for 1 second. If you've ever had impressions done at the dental office, here's essentially what happens. Taking a set of impressions, let's just assume this is your before teeth, hypothetically, and basically we take an set of impressions, and from that we get stone models, okay? These stone models are then sent to my ceramist, who then mounts them on a chewing simulator that replicates your bite, your upper and lower teeth, okay? When I send it to him, I also send a prescription for him that indicates, here's what I want the teeth to look like, X, Y, and Z, from the smile catalogs that we have. So in the consultation, you and I will go through and look at, here's some smiles we want to go through. We want it more square. Do we want more round? Do we want longer teeth? Do we want, et cetera, et cetera. So we'll go through stuff and kind of identify what works for you based on facial structure, facial shape, all sorts of things. And at Atlanta Dental Spa, since we do so much of it, we're really good at kind of guiding you in the right direction of where you want it to be or end up, just because we do it so much. So once we get the diagnostic wax up done, essentially what we get back is something that looks like this. So you can choose to come in and preview this and just to make sure we're on the same page. But essentially we go from kind of a before and an after, and this is before anything is ever done to you, meaning you've never come in, you haven't been numb, we haven't done any dental procedures on you yet. It's really just to establish the game plan and the end result, hypothetically, before we've ever done anything. So it gets everyone on the same page, same vision, if you will, kind of begin with the end in mind. So once we have the diagnostic wax up and everyone gives the thumbs up, we then transition to the appointment where we actually do the procedure. And that procedure will consist of getting you numb, getting you comfortable. You know, obviously with a name like Atlanta Dental Spa, you can imagine your comfort is a huge priority for us. You know, maybe we'll put a movie in, watch some TV, et cetera, et cetera. And then actually do the procedure, you know, removing old fillings, removing decay, removing old crowns, contouring teeth where we need to. At the end of the procedure, I'll then revert back to using the wax up or a mold of this wax up and then insert that mold into your mouth so that you'll walk out that same day with temporaries that have the look and the feel generally of what your permanents are going to look like. When I say generally, what I mean is generally we may tweak them over the course of 3 or 4 weeks because that's how long it takes to get your permanents fabricated. So you get to essentially test drive the new look and the feel of your temporaries or your new teeth. The cool thing about that is that in the test drive process, we can tweak things so that you don't come to your appointment 3 weeks later and say, gosh, and have all this anxiety and saying, gosh, I hope things are going to look good. I hope things, you know they're going to look good because it's been predicated on the steps we've done before. So that's why we do it a little bit differently. We take a little more time to ensure success and ensure that everyone is completely happy. And that's essentially how a smile makeover works. like I said, then 3 weeks later you come in, we try in the porcelain veneers, make sure you give a thumbs up, and then bond them in. And so that's kind of it in a nutshell, what a Smile Makeover is all about. If you think you might be a candidate for a Smile Makeover, or think this may be something that you want to talk about, I invite you to come in for a consultation. Let's discuss it and see if it works for you. I look forward to meeting you soon. Thanks.
AtlantaDentalSpa.com